Hello. So we'll be doing a quick walk around about on the installation on Unity so that we'll be able to do scripting and programming for games. So I already have downloaded um, both the 64-bit version, which is this, and the 32-bit version, which is this of Unity, and as well as the Unity Hub. Okay, so we're going to install the Unity Hub by double click on the exec file, click yes, you say agree. This is the destination where it's going to store the Unity Hub. Okay, don't need to make any changes, just click on install. The setup process will go through. Okay, so that is done. Unity is installed. Let's just launch so that we'll see how the interface is. Okay, so the Unity Hub is more like an environment where you can manage your projects. Maybe you have one or two projects you're working on, or you're collaborating with friends or team, as the case may be. The Unity Hub is where you can do much of the manageability of your project or anything you're working on. So when this, after the installation, the Windows Security Alert will be requesting you to grant access to Unity. So there's no issues. You just click on allow access, and that is that. Okay, so the next thing we'll need to do, I've already installed Unity here. Okay, so it's recognizing, it's letting me know that new Unity project, I've already installed one here. So I'm going to close this and I'll go back to my folder. So we're going to go through the installation process for the 32-bit version of Unity, which is version 5.2.2, which was created in 2015. Okay, the more recent Unity programming environment has moved from 32-bit to 64-bit, which is this one down here. But since the system we are working on, or we are going to be working on, is a 32-bit system, which means the operating system that the laptop or the desktop is running is a 32-bit version. So we have to go back to Unity, look at the version of Unity. Welcome to the Unity 5.6.7 F1, and not the initial version I gave, which was 5.2.2. So that was an error, sorry for that. So this is the version we're working on, which we want to install. So you click on next. See, say setup will guide you through the installation of Unity 5.6.7 F1 32-bit version. So you just click on next. You have to accept this license. It's a very long license agreement, so you just click on accept. But if you have time, you can still go through it, because you would not want to accept on the terms that will probably steal your personal information to somewhere, somehow. Okay, so I'll click on next here. Everything should remain same, don't make any changes. So the space required, the hard disk space that is required for this application to run comfortably and install on the hard disk is should not be less than 2.0 gig. Okay, so I'll click on next. Click on next. So I have here space required 2 gig, but what is available on my hard disk is 10 gig plus 3. So I'm way okay. Click on next. So the installation process will go through. In cost of removing old Unity installation. Now I've already installed it initially, so I'm doing reinstallation again. In cost of running or doing the installation, you might experience a black screen or some black screen display. You don't need to you need not be afraid, as it were. It's part of the installation process. It won't pose any threat to your system. So we'll pause and okay, so we could see installing Unity executables. So it just allows you to go through, like I said initially, you're going to have or experience or see several black screens. I think about 2 to 3 times that it's going to display and go off. It's just part of the installation process. Okay, so we could see the installation progress bar here. It's moving. If you want to see the details of files that are copied to your hard disk, you can click on this to show you the details. Okay, so the installation, it's almost rounding up. Okay, so we're done. So the installation is completed. So click on finish. When you click on finish, it's going to run Unity. So you leave everything the way it is. Click on finish. It's going to launch the Unity 5.6.7 F1. So that's a splash screen, Unity. Okay, so this is the Unity window application. Now it's important you have to go through this process. You have to sign up as a member of Unity. You have to register. So you at this point you click on create one. Say if you don't have if you don't have a Unity account, please create one to access Unity services and resources. So that's exactly it. Though I already have one, so I just want us to go through this whole process. I already have a Unity account. I've gone through it. So just give me a few minutes. Okay, so you click on create one. It's going to open this on your browser. I already have an account, so I'm going to click on this. I'll put I already have an account, so I may not be able to go through this whole process again, but however, for you, you can either creating a new account with them, or alternatively you sign in with your Gmail account. Okay, so I can do this as well. So I'm going to put I'm calling up my on-screen keyboard because some of my keys on my keyboard aren't working. So I needed to get the @ symbol. So copy this because I'm going to use it much later. Hotmail.com. I'm going to put my password here. Okay, then I'll sign in. You have to go through this, else you may not be able to use the Unity software itself. So license agreement, please select the following license option. Okay, so if you leave it at this, it then means you are a paid member and you're using Unity for business. Okay, so since it's personal and it's for studies, you have to select or check this radio box here, Unity Personal. Okay, then you click on next. Okay, now I have here license agreement, the company organization I represent, blah 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 blah. So you're going to take the last option. I don't use Unity in professional capacity. Okay, so you click on next. Retrieving survey. Okay, quick survey. Where are you located? Your country. Let's see, it's Nigeria here. Let's type in and see if we have Nigeria. Oh, we have Nigeria, so you select that. Okay, in what capacity do you primarily use? Okay, so you say student, educational. You have to do this so that you can get the free version of it. What is your primary role? Artist, audio designer, educator, executive, game designer. So at this point, I think we should still maintain students. How would you rate your you're a beginner, okay, absolute beginner, um, expected, okay, this is also important since you're a student. And let's just pick say 2023 because we are already, say 2024 because we are already, name of institution, can put any name there, import as the case may be, okay. Educational institution, where is the educational institution? Select Nigeria again. Select Nigeria. Platforms of interest, okay. Okay. Just select Windows. Platform of interest. What are you targeting? What's platform? What operating system are you looking at that would most likely be you'd want to use Unity on, and it's Windows that we're working on, so we just select Windows there. What type of project do you primarily plan to develop? Just say games, okay, that's our focus, and we'll click on OK. If we're able to, okay, we skipped something here. Please select the academic institution type. Elementary, middle school. Okay. So I think that is that. You know which one is applicable to your boy. So activation. Okay, so we've been able to go through sign-in, license, survey, and thanks. So we can start using Unity as the case may be. So click on new project. So this is Unity. Okay, the project was last open with a different setup. Say quit. Let's see. So let's see what we have there. So this is the Unity to start a project. We have an option of creating a 3D project or a 2D project as the case may be, and most likely where my project will be stored is in the C folder, the users folder, C folder. In C folder you have users folder. In users folder you have another folder that is called Nadon Firmware. So this is generated automatically by the installation wizard. So I'll click on create. So it's going to open the environment where we'll start scripting. Okay, so see this is the Unity personal environment where you start your scripting, as the case may be.